Hi guys, this recipe is for a wholemeal home-baked loaf of bread. It uses some white flour, but it's mostly wholemeal flour, which you can see I've popped in the bowl there. Then pop in your white flour, add your salt to one side of the bowl, and then add your yeast to the other side of the bowl so they don't interact to begin with. In terms of the yeast, I'm using Alison's easy bake yeast, which is really straightforward, doesn't require any pre-mixing. Add in your unsalted butter, which has been melted so that it's liquid. And then start pouring in your water. Do this a bit at a time because you might not need all of the water to bring your dough together, and then get your hands in there and bring it all together nicely. I think I used just under 300 mils of water in the end. Then oil your surface lightly, take the dough out and continue to knead it. I kneaded this for probably about another 5 minutes until I got a nice smooth finish on top like this. Then bring your bowl back, put a little bit of oil around the sides of the bowl just so that the bread doesn't get stuck. Pop it back in and cover it with a tea towel. You're going to leave it there for your first rise. I left it for about an hour and a half to 2 hours until it was doubled in size. Then take that out, dust your surface with some flour and start kneading the bread again to knock all of the air out. Roll that bread into a kind of a long sausage shape. And then see what kind of knot you can get out of it. It's quite stretchy, so it likes to go back into a smaller shape, but I eventually managed to make a knot. Pop that on a lined baking tray, and then pop that baking tray into a fairly large baking bag. This is a Beko foil baking bag. And pop it in there, and then you might just need a little bit of oil on the palm of your hand so you can oil the top of the bag so that as the bread rises it doesn't get stuck. After about another hour and a half of proving, the bread was doubled in size, so it's ready to come out and go in the oven. I'm just going to dust mine really lightly with some flour and then pop the bread in the oven at 220 degrees for exactly half an hour until you get something like this.